Round it comes. Off, It's a Dream gets away nicely and showing a bit of speed out wide there. Well, that was French Curves up. There is English Honey in between runners. There we go to Rockin, followed further back in transit here now by Uncle Romilly. Back there with Peter Malik, and another one back there too is Zipping Reese on the corner, right round the outside. Big Ninjago. He's back and back big time. Ninjago. Then we go Rockin, followed here now by It's a Dream out wider. There was French Curves. That's been followed home there late by Zipping Reese. Further back in transit would have been Peter Malik, English Honey, Uncle Romilly. You're last. Well, I've been talking to him for a while, and he gets the job done today. 7, the 4, and the 1 here, as they've gone to the post in the first of the day. Then we go the way of the 5. What's he run? 18 and 65, so good clip. Running 14 flat there, but it's a couple get bashed about in the early rush. I think the 2, the 3's gone around the outside. Peter Malik. And racing, what that does, just a bit slow early speed here. Effie Awards out wide of the track. There we go to Ki and Life Cycle. Trouble into the first bend. Daisy and Ki got smacked. Down the back they go, and Effie Awards in front. What that does, starts to run there now. Looks good. Out wide we go to Life Cycle. Back there is Boss Wave. Boss Wave followed the outside by Dark Garnah. Long way from them, Ki, and last of all there is Daisy. Off the top they come, and the fave squirts along the inside. What that does, and what that does is win. That wins. Followed back there now by Effie Awards. Ooh, Dark Garnah and Boss Wave. Back there too we go to Ki. That's been followed by Life Cycle, and Daisy didn't look too well after that early bash comes in at the tail. What that does the job, and does it nicely too, doesn't it? 30 and 90. There's a bit of trouble into that first bend there, but you'd always see this. I think it was going to pick him up and put him away, and it has. The 2 will get home. The 3, then it's dead set close, isn't it? It might have gone the inside here, the 1 over the 6, but it's very, very close. Here, nothing on the board. Racing, getting away nicely here was Asta, bit of speed out wide of that. We go to Dipsy Lala. The inside is Behemoth, Toxic Revenge. That's followed back there by False Accusation. Further back in transit, Carter Cash, Nominal Lily. Last of all, Winsome George off the top. They come and still kicking. Little Asta is going to back them. Rail opens up here. Dipsy Lala, Toxic Revenge. To the wire they go. Asta. Oh, God, what have we got here? We've got Toxic Revenge, Behemoth, Dipsy Lala, and a pack there of False Accusation, Winsome George. It was back towards the tail of the field. Also another one back there was the Nominal Lily, never got into the hunt, and Carter Cash. It was tight, but the 4 will get you home and all the way win to Asta here. It's one of those races trying to find it, and I couldn't. There, and Asta's done the job back to back them for El Cleaver, so good on you, El. Ping, run, 4, 8, 3, and the 5 here. About there, off, getting away nicely here was Prairie Katrina, shows early speed. The inside there we go to Out of Trouble. Melman out wide of the track, followed down on the inside there by Drury. Further back in transit there is Winsome Dan Cracker. That's followed off the track a little bit there now by Screaming Skull. And last of all there is Truckin' Boy on the corner. Look at her go. Prairie Katrina races away. Second across here was Drury. Third across was Melman. That's been followed back here now by, we had Winsome Dan Out of Trouble, Screaming Skull. Further back there, Crackett, and last of all, Truckin' Boy. Prairie Katrina, she was off and gone and has been too strong here. And the 7 to beat the 6, the 8 and the 3. 18 and 79 the winner's time. She's got a bit of lick, hasn't she? Early speed there. She just jumped. That's where she won the race and has raced away to score nicely here. The 6 there, that's gone a good race. 7 1/4 lengths. Not a bad maiden win, was it? By 3 1/4 lengths. Racing, Cream the Jeans, all right. Bellburst has been slow, early speed going the way of Fortis Fiona. Cream the Jeans round the outside. There we go. Members only. Look at Bellburst. Put in a burst. Further back, and that goes to the lead there now, just from Members only. Then we go back there now to Fortis Fiona. Further back is Working Jewel. Bellburst, Members only still kicking the inside and holds Bellburst. Members only, Bellburst. Then we go to Fortis Fiona. That's been followed back there by Vicariously. Back there, Cream the Jeans. Lockett and Eddie was back towards the tail of the field. And the tailor there was a Karuba Queen, never got into the call. Well, you'd think this dog was going to go straight round the outside. Didn't want to go past. Didn't want to go past. The 6 has done the job. 6.82 and the 4 here, 18 and 77. Let's have a look. Got up on the outside. And the 6 just kept pushing. And breaking the inside there was Zalia, but a speed middle of the pack. Here we go to Cosmic Wara out wide. Lucky Man tries for the lead and misses. Runs up into second posse. Third posse there is Artic Rouge. Round the outside of runners Boston Mona, Jetson Lord John. They're followed back there by Cosmic Wara. Taylor's Percentage Girl at Tongaria spots the lot. Off down the back and off the top they come Zalia. Then we go Lucky Man trying to kick into the race there. Jetson Lord John, Boston Mona. These ones have got away the top. Still kicking though as Zalia is going to get you home all the way from Artic Rouge late. Then we go Boston Mona, Lucky Man. Back there was Jetson Lord John. Further back there to Percentage Girl. That's been followed back at Tongaria and Cosmic Wara. They were stretched. Zalia found the bunny and going into the first bend has led all the way. Artic Rouge has hit the line strong. And a 31 and 20 there. So it's done it, found the lead and kept on running for you. 1, 5, 7, and who was the other one we had up there? Lucky Man, wasn't it? The 5's hit it strong, hit it really strong. Artic Rouge. But in the meantime, off the lid, the 1 gets away A-OK. Racing. Zipping Will just up with the lid a bit of early speed here. Thrilling Georgia pings a bunny. Then we go to Teeper Eater and Force Jelly Gem and Zipping Will. The outside Opawa Marg threaten. Last of all Kitty Shiraz down the back. Thrilling Georgia, Teeper Eater and Force fullback. Jelly Gem trying to kick into it. There is Zipping Will. The inside of Runners Thread Opawa Marg. And also back there Kitty Shiraz still doing it. Thrilling Georgia. There's only 1 chasing and that's Teeper Eater and Force. Thrilling Georgia will get you home and home nicely. Teeper Eater and Force, a Jelly Gem. Then we go the way here of Zipping Will, Threat, Kitty Shiraz, and last there, Opawa Marg. Found the bunny from the lid, and that was it, wasn't it? Number 5, been too strong here, 30 and 49. Gee, a good clip, 30-49. 5 to beat the 4. Then we go the 3, and the 4th one in. What are they going to put up there? The 1. Favourite the inside. Race. Spanish Fancy gets away all right. Bit of early speed with that up wide. There we go to this time Pedro. Spanish Fancy this time Pedro Opawa Pearl. 2 or 3 back there now is Jonesy's Fortune. Followed back there by Ginger Jam. Wide the track there. Who Dat Boy and level down. And last of all Thrilling Rebel. Off the top they come and Spanish Fancy does it A-OK. Opawa Pearl giving cheek. Back there we go to this time Pedro trying to run into the race there now is Ginger Jam. They swing for home though and Spanish Fancy stretches right away. Spanish Fancy Opawa Pearl. Then we go the way here this time Pedro level down pretty tight. Back there Ginger Jam, Who Dat Boy. And the tailors there, Jonesy's Fortune, Thrilling Rebel never run on. Yeah, time will be interesting here. It jumped, found the bunny after the early rush. 1 to beat the 5. It's not a good race, isn't it? There Opawa Pearl. 30 and 54 the time goes up. 30-54. Running 14 and 93. 158 and the 2. Has done it quite nicely. We've done it very, very easily, in fact. about there. Racing, Rocky Boy away or right out wide the track there. Kissen Run, Show Speed. Who's going to lead them? Shirella might find the lead from Rhoda Vegas. Rah out wider there is Kissen Run. Mitigator's just going past me now. It's broken down, the poor fella. Off down the back they go, and Rhoda Vegas. Rah has found the lead out wide the track. There is Kissen Run. Further back we go to Fortis Flyer Shirella. Followed down on the inside by Rocky Boy, Viva Vane, and last of all there, Shirella, not counting Mitigator on the corner and getting away. Rhoda Vegas. Rah is going to slip them the top. First middle distance running home. Rhoda Vegas, Jannik late. Then we go Kissen Run out. Wide of the track there was Fortis Flyer, Viva Vane. Followed further back still here now by Shirella, Rocky Boy. And the Mitigator's trotted round there now. And he didn't seem too bad actually when he went past me, so I don't know what the story is. Well, he fell from the lid, from all accounts he fell. Just hearing through from the lure driver. So number 2 gets the job done here. Rhoda Vegas. I don't think this dog had been over ground before. First middle distance run, number 2. Does the job. Start number 48, first run over the middle. And racing, getting away nicely here is Little Rascal, showing a bit of speed. The inside, Cortez Flyer and Bright Star. They're followed in behind. Runners there now by Festival Miss. Further back in transit, there we go to Cosmic Pearl, dropping towards the tail of the field. Somebody Tiffy, and back there Winfield Winter. Off the top they come. Little Rascal trying hard along there. Outside there is Bright Star. Little Rascal, Bright Star, Cortez Flyer, Crackles Appeal. Then we go back there now to Somebody Tiffy, Festival Miss. Further back in transit, we would have had Winfield Winter, Cosmic Pearl. Well, it was the 1, 2, 3 as expected, 18 and 55, the winner's time, and it will be the 8 to beat the 7. She's shown a bit of ticker, ladies and gentlemen. I know she's been beaten, Bright Star, but she normally just drops a bundle when someone goes past her. The 8's got some lid speed, hasn't it, Little Rascal? Bright Star's hopped onto its back here and was pushing home at the end, which is a little unusual for her. Got there a half length there, and in front of the 8, a half by 1 1/4. Racing. Well, going up the lid there was Good Return. Speed out wide the track. There we go to Pretty Chic, and pushing hard there is Atom Bomb. Pretty Chic finds a lead and goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go back to Miss Valicette. The insiders, Good Return, and Atom Bomb trying to kick the outsiders. Got here. They're followed back there by Fancy Amigo. Taylor's Jetson, Quaker, Thrilling Dynamo. Off the top they come. The unbeaten record on the track looks good at this stage. Pretty Chic starting to run into the race. Atom Bomb might be a little late. Pretty Chic swings. Atom Bomb the last look. The outside. Pretty Chic, Atom Bomb got here. Then we go here to Thrilling Dynamo. That was big. Further back there to Good Return. They're followed towards the tail of the field here. Miss Valicette, Jetson, Quaker, Fancy Amigo. Gee, she was electric from the lid today, wasn't she? The 8, the 5's missed it a stride. Second will be its lot. Then we go the way of the 7 got here. And at the 6, that's flowing. Have a look at that next time it goes round. Thrilling Dynamo, it's a big run. 30 and 69. Running 15.04. And racing, getting away nicely here was McJam, puts 1 or 2 on them. You betcha, Jimmy up for the play. The inside, there we go to Atomic Rush and Miss Raz. That's followed a couple back there now by Still Don't Know. Out wider there is Rocket Ship Mac, and last of all there is Frankincense on the corner. In front there is McJam. You betcha, Jimmy trying hard. McJam, though, you betcha, Jimmy. Then we go back to now to Atomic Rush. That's followed home here now by Frankincense. Further back, Prancing B, Rocket Ship Mac. 2 at the tail, Still Don't Know, and Miss Raz. That's where the money was. It jumped and run today, 18 and 58 for McJam. Exactly the same time as it run here last week. The 4, the 8, the 1 and the 5. And that run in 14.02. And the first couple of splits are there. Nothing up there as yet, but 18.58 the time.